Hi bros, I had to make exactly this video earlier than I expected because some of you noticed that the fins in my cooler are placed in wrong direction. And this is actually true. So in all my videos and pictures till today you can see coolers with fins placed, let's say, counterclockwise. But in my shop you can see that kind of coolers with fins placed clockwise. And this system is much more efficient. So if you did copy of my idea and start to sell something like this, then good luck. No worries bros, if you ordered one of my coolers, then you will receive it with fins pointed into the right direction, so clockwise. Now I think I have to say sorry bros, but I had to do it because in 2020 I did quite small cooler for Xiaomi M365 and lots of shops start to sell this cooler without my permission. So in this year I did that kind of trick at the beginning, and if you see coolers which are for sale with fins into that direction, then this is wrong. Only pirate stuff is legit. Let's check the quality. Nice. Of course, more colors will be available soon. Here you can see transparent orange. Here is graphite gray. Here is black. And here is transparent green. This green one is limited edition because I cannot find this filament anymore. The problem is the filaments because I'm using only the best ones which are super rigid and high temperature resistant. Like this one is like mixed carbon with the filament. It's super hard to print it and super hard to destroy it. You saw it how hard it was to damage this transparent orange, but this thing is like Rambo or Chuck Norris. So when I try to break the fin, just check this one out. This thing will go nowhere. I can rip off the whole cooler, but this tiny fin will not break. And because of the quality of my prints, you can easily install semi-cooler without removing motor cable or motor itself, because as you can see this cooler is quite flexible and it will not break, at least that easily. Of course, if you will use much bigger force, then it will break, but you can easily install this cooler on the motor. How to do it? You can see over here the valve. So let's start with this spot. And now rotate the motor inside and it's done. Easy, isn't it? And it fits. Check this one out. Also, if you will buy cooler from my shop, then you can expect that extra longer screws are included. On the right you can see stock screw and on the left is longer one. So I recommend to use those longer ones which are included. And here you can see also thread locker, which I recommend to use it on the thread on the screw. Okay, so talk is cheap. Let me show you how this cooler is working, how the air is blowing. So now let's remove it. It's actually super simple, as you can see. And now let's place this one with the proper directed fins. So again, we have to do it like this. Rotate. Oops, I didn't find the hole. Come on. As you can see, it can handle that kind of tortures. Okay, easy, and yeah, it fits. As you can see, the fins didn't break the small ones, which are the most delicate. So yeah, this is high quality prints. Now I have to find the holes somewhere and just use, well, the holes. And I have to use the screws which I include. So those longer ones. Or you know what, let's do it differently. I will show you that this wheel, when it's spinning, it's not moving any air. Let's spin the motor. Ow! Let's fire up the candle. And as you can see, when I move closer this candle to the rim, then there is almost no airflow. Nothing. Because when I move it on the front, then we've got airflow because this tire is rotating and it forces air to move. Let's turn it off. And let's now test my cooler. So once again, let's place cooler on the right spot, rotate the motor, and it's done. Super easy, isn't it? Now we have to find the holes, they are just somewhere. Now we have to use longer included screws, and let's secure the cooler. And now let's move candle again closer to the rim, and as you can see, over here we've got suck in the air, and over here we've got, whoa, it's blowing out the air, so yeah, it's working quite nice. I can feel some small breeze. So bros, if you have any questions, just leave it in comment section, I'll be back to you and try to help. Also, if you are engineer and you know exactly how those coolers are working, and if you know how to make it more efficient, then please share your knowledge, because I am sure that there are smarter guy out there than I am. So if you can share any kind of input, I will be grateful. So see you in next one, bros.